are.
I'm not going home.
You're gonna go in a pool? I didn't know there was a pool here. You wanna go to the springs?
Yeah.
You wanna go swimming?
Yeah.
You think so, huh? Arthur's hot. He wishes he could go in the spring. No doggies allowed. You guys wanna go on a walk? Cammy says yeah. We could push you in the stroller, girl. Maybe that's what we'll do. All right, let's do it. We're on a hike. I don't think we meant to go on a hike, but here we are. Found a walking path, and it seems to be labeled that it's a birding path. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
That's cool, right? Yeah, I love it. Arthur, did you have fun?
No.
That's a yes. That's a yes. Cammy, did you have fun?
Yeah.
All right, we gotta rinse your shoes out and get back in the seat, okay?
Yeah.
All right, let's rinse them out. Good girl. Rinse, rinse, rinse. Good job.
Good evening.
Saturday evening. We are headed to turn in early.
Yes.
Tonight because it is what, 8:40?
8:40.
Everyone's showered up and tucked in, except for us.
Yep. 2 out of 3 are sleeping. Cammy's just barely holding on.
So, oh, there goes her eyes.
Yeah, she is.
Her little eyes. She's cute.
Yeah. Long day.
Long day.
Kids were
Kind of
on a roller
day.
coaster ride emotionally. It's pretty interesting.
I think, we think because we stayed up till like almost 11,
Yeah.
even with all 3 kids, till almost 11. And like, not even just them, but I think we were like exhausted and grumpy too.
Yeah. Yep. So
And
the springs did feel good.
I thought it felt so good.
It was nice and warm out, but the kids were not having it.
So they were kind of poo-pooing it. And then they were hungry, tired on top of everything. So we kind of had a struggle of a day.
Yeah.
We did take a little hike
We did.
in the woods, and that was a struggle.
Some
also,
complaining there. Some complaining for sure.
We didn't really plan on taking a hike in the woods. We just kind of found a trail and
Yeah, Arthur was needing to cool down, and so we were going to go to the boat launch and let him jump in the water, which we eventually got to.
We made it.
But the journey to the boat launch was not good for the kids.
Yeah.
Or at least they wanted to make sure that we knew it wasn't good.
It was a struggle. So they struggled, and it was a long journey,
Yep.
but it would have been fine if we had intended to do it probably. But we made it to the boat launch.
Yeah,
that was really
that
nice.
was fun.
Came back.
Arthur had a blast.
Some dinner. Arthur
The kids
loved
bounced
it.
back on that. And,
The kids loved it. Yeah, and we're just kind of ready to hit the hay. So
Yes.
happy weekend.
Yes, we're hoping to pack up pretty smoothly so that we can go hit the springs
Yeah.
before we drive home.
Yeah, one more time. So we'll see.
Yeah. Holly wants to get the mask on and dive deep into one of the bubbles. What do they call it? Boils? Boils. Boil.
I
Yes.
don't.
Yes, she does.
I don't want to do that.
It's
But I
okay.
appreciate your confidence. Did they call it a boil? Yeah,
It's a boil.
Yeah. But it seems to be there's about 3 of them, right?
We counted 3.
We counted 3 springs that boil up. But it looks really cool. So
Yeah.
I think I would put the mask on and look inside. I
We
don't
walked
think
over to
I-
him. We walked over to him today. We
Yeah.
just,
We didn't have the masks
yeah.
to look down under.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Yeah. So,
It's still very cold though.
yeah.
Even at 90 degrees, it's cold.
Yeah.
But it makes 90 degrees not feel as cold because or as hot
Right.
because you're standing in the water. But it's hard to get to your shoulders.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But
least
people
for me.
do it. People do it. So,
Yep.
we'll see how we fare tomorrow, huh?
Yes.
Good night. Good morning. It's Sunday morning and everybody's awake, but I decided to hop in the car and drive right over to the springs right at opening time at 8 o'clock so that I could just kind of take some good pictures and see if I could get some pictures without people all in the water and everything. And with the sun kind of coming up over behind the... So, yeah, we'll see. We open at 8, and it's 8:07. So I'm going to go get over there and see how things look. We've already seen some people packing up and going out. People are out and about and around. So Carl's back with the kids. Look at all of our floaties. I love it. He is going to get some breakfast started probably, and the kids are kind of slowly getting around. I think I got a little bit of sun yesterday. Must be. There's 2 vehicles here. We'll see how this all looks without many people here. pictures while the water was really calm. Success. I did get some good pictures, I think. I'll have to go back and look at them and see how they look. But while I was down here, the first few people started getting here, and one group of people came in with all their tubes, all their stuff for the day, and the guy had brought like an electric, like a remote control boat, which was actually really cool. But I was kind of hanging near one of the rangers. He was doing some work on clearing leaves and stuff, and he saw that they were playing with the boat on the water, and those are against the rules. So he had to go tell them that they couldn't play with it anymore, and it sounds like they already knew that it was against the rules and they were doing it anyway. But they did stop, and so they stopped playing, and one guy got in the water, and I think that's our first swimmer of the day. So but it's beautiful out here at this time of day. There's a couple boats already now. There was one pontoon boat even when I got here, all anchored out there so they could snag their spot. The guy who was walking in ahead of me this morning was like booking it because he was convinced I was here to like steal his spot. I was not. But I pulled in ahead of him, and as soon as I saw him parking, he like whipped into a spot, and he was like frantically unpacking. He had one little girl with him, and he was like booking it. He like literally ran from, like left the girl and was like booking it down. And I was like, I'm not gonna take your spot, guy. But that was pretty funny because people get serious about their spots. So hey, all power to you, right? I'm gonna show a few areas where you can kind of set up camp for the day. So let me turn my camera around. So this is a really picturesque spot where you can set up, of course, picnic table, grill if you want it. But look at this view through the trees. Oh, gorgeous. See, I kind of like this spot a lot because it's actually not gonna be too like overrun with people throughout the day. This is the main walking path. These people set up off the path too. Here's the guy who booked it down to get his best spot. That is definitely the closest spot to the entrance of the spring. So there's spots all along the way. Lots and lots of picnic tables and grills all throughout. We've got trash cans here, bear safe of course. These trees are gorgeous, the way the Spanish moss hangs down. So really, there's a lot of good spots. A lot of people also will just kind of pack their stuff and they will just set up a chair right along the edge here, especially if they have kids to watch or something. That's a really good spot here because there's one entrance here with the steps that go down into the spring, and then a lot of people will just set up all along this barrier wall or even back behind the barrier wall on that area there too. So lots of good spots to set up camp for the day, bring stuff to grill. I think that guy thinks it's nice and chilly in there, but look at this beautiful view. Oh, it's gorgeous.
never got hot enough for us to try the spring again.
Yeah, it's like 10, 20, 10, 20, 10, 30.
Yeah.
And we started to see that there's cones blocking the way to the spring, so I'm thinking
Looks
it's
busy.
full and
Yep.
busy. And there's probably not parking for us with the trailer attached.
Right.
So we kind of said, it's not very warm to get
Right.
in the springs right now.
It's about 80 right now. It's supposed to get up to 90,
Yeah.
So but I don't think it's
will
going to
be
get there
nice,
until
but-
like noon. So.
Yeah, so we just said, you know what? We're all packed in. Let's just head on home.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all right, because we had lots of fun. I think the kids would be freezing anyway if we tried to make them swim. And they were like, I don't want to swim. So,
And it's only a
okay.
couple hours away from us, so we can come back and
Yep, we can always
dive
come
deep.
back.
So.
So it'll be fun. But yeah, it was really nice this morning when I went and walked and looked at it. There was a couple blue crabs I got video of, just kind of crawling along the ground.
And our friends got
Floor.
video of a big turtle. That was pretty cool to see.
Cool. I didn't hear them say that.
Mm-hmm.
So we are gonna head on home.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
call it good for this trip.
Yeah, that's it. We'll see you on the other side.
Let's do it again soon.